students, especially for girls, to make them, to encourage them so that they can have interest.
Hey.
Yeah, sweetie. Hi.
Hi.
What is the problem? You look so worried. Are you okay? Are you alright? Please sit down. You okay? What is the problem? What is it?
I just got a call from my mother's doctor.
Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Wait. Is she okay? I mean, what?
Hey, hey, please.
What?
Don't get yourself worked up. Nothing happened to her.
Oh god. Oh, thank God. God.
My mother is not dead.
Why are you wearing this face? I mean, you almost got me scared.
Well, like I said, she's not dead. My mother's still alive. The doctor said my mother's been diagnosed of... What was that? I can't even remember. He said it's a medical condition that leads to depression. I'm just bothered about the condition the doctor gave.
Sweetie, listen. Whatever condition that he has given should not be the problem. We must try so hard to help with the condition. Sweetie, listen. If it is money, I can contribute. That's not a problem. We all know that your mother is not the easiest person to live with, but hey, she's your mother, okay? And we can't just sit and let her suffer because the condition is difficult.
Sweetheart, why don't you let me tell you the condition first? Believe me, if I say it, you just may not like it.
Okay. What is the condition?
The doctor advised my mother should no longer stay alone. He says she should be staying with a family member, somebody close to her.
I mean, what's the meaning of that?
I know you understand exactly what I am saying, and that is why I am bothered. My mother's been staying with Lucy, but according to the doctor, Lucy is not a blood relative. She needs somebody closer, a family member. Bottom line is, the doctor wants me to bring my mother here to stay with her.
God, I mean, oh. God. This is very tough. Very, very tough. Oh, God. I mean, what sort of condition is this, by the way? What?
Believe me, I don't know. He used all sorts of medical jargons. I really didn't understand what he was saying. The only thing I could get was the conclusion, which is, if I don't want my mother to die, then I'll bring her here to stay with us.
This thing he lured me to do is against the ethics of my profession.
That's why I paid you a woofing sum of 200,000 naira for a mere phone call.
It was not a mere phone call. I distorted information on my client's health.
Dr. Daniel, why are you bothering yourself?
Well, I am bothered because I have spoken to your son and I know he is very intelligent. He may decide to take you to another doctor, and this new doctor may discover that there is nothing wrong with you.
Is that why you're bothered?
Yes.
My dear, who told you that I'm going to allow them to take me to another doctor? You are my doctor. If I need medical attention, I must ensure and force them to take me to my doctor.
Well, very well then. If you promise that you can do that, then I can assure you that I won't be bothered anymore.
You don't need to be bothered. See, you're not talking to an ordinary madam. You're talking to Madam Lufthansa. You should be happy and grateful to God that you are the one I trust. See, that lunatic will not enter my house. The lunatic my son wants to bring home. She will never enter my house as my daughter-in-law. Never.
But you have not told me what you have against the girl.
Do I need to tell you everything? Thanks for the phone call.
You're welcome.
I don't know what is wrong wrong with me? Oh.
But mother, you should know what the problem is.
How I wish I know. Well, the doctor is even making things worse by keeping silent. He said he wants to talk to my son. I don't know what he told you. I don't know what he told you.
Oh, Jesus. Look, mother, please. Please, I need you to hang on for me. You are a strong woman, mother, and you cannot, I say it again, mother, you cannot succumb to death. Never.
Thank you very much, my son. I am hanging on. Oh, I am hanging on. Please, tell me what the doctor said. He has refused to tell me anything. Hey, whoa.
Don't worry about what the doctor said. I'm coming to pick you this night. Coming this evening.
He has even refused to admit me, even when my condition is getting worse.
Well, we cannot argue with the doctor. He's a professional. That's its field. It's his field. But listen, from me, I tell you, hang on. I'm coming to pick you this evening, okay? Your son is coming to pick you up. Just hang on for me, mother.
What was that?
I told you my plans are always working. You can see this one is already working. Thanks for the telephone call anyway.
Believe me, I don't know what is going on, but come on, look, did you hear my mother's voice? I've never heard her talk like this. This is really serious. It's terrible.
You're going to go to her house and bring her here. Yes. I mean, with the way she's sounding, the condition is really terrible.
Oh, you know what my problem is? I have to be in Abuja next week for the training I told you about. Then, oh, come here, baby. How are you going to cope with my mother?
Don't worry, okay? God will be my strength. I think the whole scenario is a different one. We're going to be playing the host while she'll be the guest, so it's a different scenario. Don't worry, okay? Don't worry, okay?
Has my son called you on phone?
No, ma, but I'm sure he has my number.
He may call you today. And if he calls you, I want you to tell him that I have been sick in my room for some time now. That the doctor has been coming to check on me.
Excuse me, ma. Do you want me to start lying?
God will punish you if you lie. I only permit you this once to tell this lie because it's for a purpose. There's a game I'm trying to set up, and I want you to do just what I say.
Okay, ma. Madam Lufthansa, what kind of woman is this? What kind of lie man just wants to lie? Hello?
Yeah, hello. This is Esther. Good evening, Lucy. How are you?
Hey, Auntie Esther. I'm fine. How did you get my number?
Well, Hillary gave me your number. The doctor called to say that mother is really sick. How is she?
I don't know what her problem is. I just know that the doctor has been coming and going.
Okay, did the doctor tell you anything?
No, what will you tell me? I just know that Madame has been upstairs in her room, sick.
My fiance is coming to bring her over to our house, alright?
Why? He will come and take Madame and I'll stay here alone.
Well, I don't know anything about that, but when Hillary comes over, I guess you all can talk about it. All right?
Oh, okay. Hey. Can't be lies. Don't lie.
Sweetie, I think this is very serious. And I think we should not even delay. I mean, if anything happens to your mother and she dies, the doctor will tell you that he gave you a solution to the problem. And people will say that your mother died out of your negligence. Oh, sweetie, I think you should go bring her here. Okay? Okay?
Here we are. Yes. This is your room, mother.
This is Lucy's room. This can't be where Madame Lufthansa will lay her head to sleep now. It's like boys' quarter.
Why would you say a thing like that? There's nothing wrong with this room. This is beautiful. This room is actually better than most of the rooms you have in some big hotels in this town.
But I have not come to stay in the hotel. I have come to stay in my son's house. And I have to be very close to him.
And what other sort of closeness do you want? We're already under the same roof, so...
That woman from Israel, Lisa, should not be staying in the same room with you. You know I'm a Christian mother. I shouldn't allow that to continue. Well, she can stay in one of the rooms here. That is, if she has to stay here at all. I have to say, in the master's bedroom with my son.
How can you think a thing like that? Me and you stay in my master's bedroom. Am I married to you?
My dear, you're not even married to anybody yet. So, I'm still your mother, your friend, your sister, your wife, everything. Listen, one thing I will not allow is you being manipulated. That's not possible. My son cannot be manipulated.
I'm sorry to say this, mother, but you're actually not sounding like someone who is sick. And this is not how you were sounding over the phone. I'm starting to wonder if you are really sick.
You are right, my dear. Yeah. That doctor, very wonderful doctor, he said for me to get better, I should stay close to my son. And the thing is working. So you can see he knows his job very well. Very wonderful doctor. My dear, there are doctors and there are doctors. This one, he's a good doctor. I give it up to him. Chineke. The moment I stepped into this compound, my entire body started coming back. And I can feel like I am Madame Lufthansa again. Chineke. No, Lucy has to come here.
Now listen to me, Sace. Why on earth would you want to take me for a ride? So, who was the lady that picked your call last night?
That's what you said, and I already told you that it's possible that the number is jammed. Can you tell me you don't know the numbers do jam?
You know, I have this feeling you're playing with my intelligence. And I sincerely do not like it. I'll ask you again. Who was the lady that picked your phone last night?
You know, Susan, why would you want to know something that will make you feel bad? My name is Sace. I'm I'm not into any knight or orderhood, but I'm known as Sir. Have you ever wondered why they address me as Sir? Because I'm mighty when it's time to show where the man is. So come on, let us drink and be happy. Let's not spoil this whole gathering. Let's marry.
Why would I want to know what will make me feel bad? Sace, you know what? I don't understand that lines, and please explain to me because I don't get it.
You know, you're asking to know who the woman that answered my phone. And I ask you, Susan, what are you gonna do with her identity when you get to know who she is?
Oh, automatically you have confirmed that a lady actually picked your call, right?
Underline that. Not just a lady. My wife answered my phone last night.
You have a wife?
It's gonna look like a surprise, but I have to tell you. I don't have just a wife. I have a family with 2 lovely daughters and 2 big boys. So come on.
Sace, you had this all this while and you never told me?
You know something? All of you girls in this town are full of shit. You followed me because you believe I'm a millionaire that can satisfy your financial lust. Can you swear on your life that you were never into any relationship before I met you? You came because of money, and I know I've given you essence of it. Now that you know I'm married with a family, you can now go back to your Mr. Handsome and know that he really, really loves you.
Sace, come back here and sit your butt down!
I understand the look on your face, but I'll tell you, if you want to continue, I shall continue. But I must warn you, I'm part of a dynamic frontage. If you come after my family, I swear to God, I will come after your soul.
Sace, you're such a slimy bastard! He was right. God. And I'm caught in the middle now. How am I supposed to call this phone? I can't even call his number. I mean, how?
I am beginning to think that you're not as simple as I have always believed.
Why would you say that?
Kimberly, you're a criminal, and I am not comfortable with it.
Criminal? Well, if you say I'm a field man for the mafias, I would say you're not far from the truth. But calling me a criminal? Let's see, criminal. All right, I'm not the kind of criminal that you have in your mindset.
Oh yeah? What kind of a criminal are you then? Because the implied meaning of your conclusion means that you're a criminal, but not any kind of criminal.
I knew you were going to call me someday, but I didn't know it was going to be this soon.
Please, Kim. Do you know anything about dynamic frontage?
Oh, are you that cheap? You want to send them after me, or want to send them against me?
Kim, somebody threatened me with dynamic frontage. Please, I beg of you. I need to get some information about it. Please.
Let me ask you, why are you digging inquiries from me when You told me yourself that Kimberly was nothing.
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. Please, if you know anything about it, I need to know about it, I beg of you.
Well, for old time's sake, I'm just going to pass you an information, okay? Dynamic Frontage, or whatever they call themselves, is a group of assassins. They were used by politicians to silence opposition, as in local politicians. It was headed by, as a matter of fact, it was formed by one Olololo. The same Olololo was killed by a politician whom he had gone to kill. And ever since then, the group has been under the leadership of one idiot called Sace. What a name. Anyway, dynamic frontage is nothing. I mean, if they threaten you again, you just call me, okay?
I'm sorry if I'm asking for too much. Please, this surface of a man, do you know him in person?
Listen, Sace is a low-life, riff-raff criminal. I don't talk about low-life criminals.
Can I see you tonight?
I should come to your place? You know I wouldn't do that. But I'm going to do something right now. I'm going to call this idiot called Sace to my present location as we speak. And then you will follow the story afterwards.
Hello.
Kimberly, do you know I don't understand you at all? You want to invite an assassin to this place?
Listen, Brenda, just sit back, relax, put on your seatbelt, and watch me slowly.
I'm sorry, I'm not in for that.
I'm going to prove to you that I am bigger than all the assassins in this town put together.
Oh, yeah? Lucy, I'm sorry to say this, but I will not have you wear things like this in this house.
Like how? Because for all I know, I'm just wearing very normal girly outfits. Oh, wait. Because you see me as Madame Lufthansa's housemaid, you think I've got no sense of fashion yet? Okay. Let me remind you that I was formerly a model. And I had gone far in my career before I quit at some point. And that was because those lousy officials, most of them wanted to have me behind closed doors, but I wouldn't have any of that, so I quit.
Listen, Lucy, I'm not meaning to dig into your past, but I want you to realize that there is a man in this house, and that man happens to be my fiance. So I'll advise you to stop dressing like this.
Are you serious? Brother Hillary? Oh, Esther, please don't be ridiculous. How can you possibly imagine that Brother Hillary will have something with his sister? Why? How?
Brother Hillary, I don't want to drag this for so long. Brother Hillary, as you call him, is not your brother. You're not even related in any way. Listen, Lucy, you know that Brother Hillary drinks and gets tipsy from time to time. And you know what a man can do when they get tipsy. They can do the unimaginable. I advise you, Lucy, stop dressing this way in this house. You know you're my friend, and I don't want anything to come between us. But honestly, if you don't have decent clothes to wear in this house, I will personally go to the market and get you something really decent. And I warn you again, don't you ever wear this thing in this house again.
The game has just started, and I'm happy you understand the game so well. See, Hillary here has a vast empire he inherited from my husband. You now work with me, so I can trust you. Lure him. Draw him to yourself. Eh? You know what I mean?
You know what, Esther? Let me tell you the truth. I have no interest whatsoever in Brother Hillary. I can't even imagine the possibility of he and I ever having anything to do together. I also want you to know that your major problem is Madame Lufthansa. The earlier you began to realize that she is your greatest hurdle that you have to surpass, the better for you. Leave innocent Lucy out of it.
Innocent Lucy. Is she really that innocent?
So who is that girl in there?
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Well, her name is Brenda Pascal. She came across as a taxi driver.
Taxi driver?
Yep. But I found out afterwards that she was more than a taxi driver. You know, that girl is the head of one of the biggest pimp factories around. You know, she's got the numbers of the main men in this town. They talk to her directly. They don't joke with her.
So that means you don't have anything to do with her. And I'm readily asking you to pass her over to me. I bet you appreciate that.
Pass Brenda over to you.
Yeah, come on.
Anyway, Brenda is not that kind of cheap girl that friends pass over to each other. Why don't you go for her yourself? If you win, hallelujah. If you fail, you go back and re-strategize. Okay? Anyway, let's not talk about Brenda. Tell me about that Susan.
Oh, Susan. Susan is one of those girls that walk around town to be a working class girl. But I'll tell you, she is a corporate prostitute. Can you imagine that Susan called my phone and a girl lying next to me picked the phone? And Susan now has the guts to ask me who picked my phone. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that you're a fool. You're very, very foolish. This is the problem I have with you guys who call yourselves dynamic frontage. You're too proud, too full of yourselves. There's a young girl in love with you, calls you, another woman picks the call, and you're here telling me, can you imagine that? Feeling gaga, feeling proud about it. You're stupid. You guys have nothing up there. You're stupid. Susan is my babe. I know you've had her. Shit happens. I'll manage that. Thank you, thank you. But the next time you try this with me, I'll be a dead man.
Thank you, thank you. Let me go.
Run! Okay, run! So you call yourself a criminal and you didn't know when I took this from this. Where is she? Oh, I was gonna call you. Where did you disappear to?
Where's the gun?
The gun? What do you mean, where's the gun?
Come off it. You actually think I didn't see what happened out there?
You knock those guys off and since they are gone. I'm happy my boyfriend is a superman. So where's the gun?
I'm not your boyfriend, huh? You're calling me your boyfriend because you're beginning to see the man in me, huh? Well, I'll tell you something right now. You don't know me.
Oh yeah? That's what I want. I want to know you. If you can remember, I actually told you that you're not as basic as I used to think.
Well, that explains why you called me a criminal, remember? And you called me that name because you saw me with that expensive Toyota car. But I'll just tell you right now, that's the least in my collection. You see, I am large, but I live low. Like I said before, you follow me slowly. Very slowly. You'll get to like me. Might even fall in love. Come on, let's take our drink.
I'm beginning to like this, you know.
That's what you women like. Like men who are men.
Is that not the same thing I heard about Lisa women? Look at the kind of room she's staying with my son. And they went to put me in that visitor's room. Or even boys' quarter. Hi! Lufthansa. Okay?
I'm sorry, Ma. You're here.
I'm not here. I'm on your head. You must be an idiot to think that I'll be in any other place in this place apart from the master's bedroom. You should be at the boys' quarter. Eh? After all, you're not yet married to my son. I don't even know what you're doing here. Should you be here? See, the doctor said I should be close to my son. So that's what I'm doing.
I'm sorry, Ma. I mean, are you staying in the master's bedroom?
I don't mean it. But I'm here already. You can see I'm staying, and I don't have any intention of leaving. See, if you have anything here, where you should be is at the boys' quarter. I have told you this. Boys' quarter. Boy. Eh? If there's anything you regard as very important in this room, I advise you quickly pick them up and relocate to wherever. Also, is hello, Lisa. Also. Hey, Lufthansa woman. Hey.
Why would I have such a difficult woman as a mother? Why?
Sweetheart, are you aware that your mother has taken over the master bedroom? Are you aware of that?
Yes, I am aware. That is why I'm just sitting here, so confused. I've told her everything. I've tried to explain to her, but she just wouldn't listen to me. It is clear to me that she is here to cause problems. Let's just avoid her.
Avoid her? She doesn't want to be avoided. Every time you're trying to avoid her, she just throws herself at you. Listen and listen carefully. I don't even know why I brought myself into this trouble in the first place.
So what do we do? Tell me, what do we do? Send her back to where she came from and wait for the news of her death? Is that it?
I did not say that all. You know I would never say that. You know it. Listen. She's your mother, okay? She's also my mother. I want her to live to see her grandchildren and benefit from them. But we really have to know how to handle her in this house. Because
The best thing is to avoid her. Give her whatever she wants and avoid her.
Somebody tried to call you. I do have better things to do than sit here and let you know that your phone is ringing. So help me out.
Hello.
Yes, I was hoping you would call me back.
Well, sorry, I couldn't talk freely that time because I was handling some kind of complicated emergency.
Sorry to disturb you. Can you talk freely now?
Yes, I'm cool. I can talk.
All right. I want you to tell me what I must do. The corporate training starts day after tomorrow, but I must be in Abuja tomorrow. And obviously, I cannot take your patient with me, so I'm just wondering, what do I do?
Are you traveling with your girlfriend?
No. My girlfriend will be around. She's working, so she can't leave her work. I was even thinking of putting her in a hotel where she can have some peace of mind.
Why would you want to do a thing like that?
My mother is always frustrating her, and you know, I love her so much. So much. I wouldn't want her to suffer on account of my mother's extreme dimensions to almost everything.
Now, if you must listen to me, allow her to stay with your mom. She's the one to replace you when you are not there.
Replace me? Of course not. She cannot replace me. My mother does not like her one bit.
Is that what you think? Okay, let me tell you. Your mom loves her so much. She just grinding her to the extreme to be sure that she's a good woman that can take care of her son.
Is that what my mother told you?
Oh, but you don't forget that she's my patient and she tells me everything. Just tell your girlfriend not to argue with your mother, and she must make sure that she gives her all that she requests. And anything that will make her miss her son must be avoided. And then you can embark on your training.
All right. Thank you for your time. I'll see what I can do.
That's all right. Have a good day.
She is the mother of my love, but she does not like me. She is the mother of my love, but she does not like me. What shall I do to please Mama? Hey, wo, obogini kamgeme. She can go any length to destroy my love and to destroy my
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
What is your problem?
I'm very sorry, sir. I'm very sorry.
Are you pregnant?
No, sir. I am not pregnant. I'm not even yet married. I'm not pregnant, sir. I'm sorry.
You've been sleeping since morning, and I want to believe that you have not done things you're supposed to do in this office. I am the immediate boss. Confide in me. Tell me what is the problem. Let me see how I can help you.
Okay, sir. I'm sorry. I actually had late visitors last night, and I slept around 5 a.m. this morning. That's why I've been sleeping in the office. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. I swear it will never happen again.
You better sit up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sit up.
Thank you, sir.
Otherwise I will sit you down.
Guinea come game. Guinea come game. To please you, Mama.
Esther, why would you be sleeping in the office? This is unlike you. Why?
To please you, Mama. Mama said I am bad. My food is bad.
I've been trying so hard to understand you, but I've not been able to do that. What are you saying?
Madam, Esther is beginning to suspect me, and I'm not comfortable with that.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, she's insinuating that I'm trying to seduce Brother Hillary.
Goodness. You're such a fool. Why do we have to call him Brother Hillary? Is he your brother? Stop calling him Brother Hillary. He's not your brother.
I'm sorry. It's just that I'm used to calling him Brother Hillary.
Just call him less of that. Or even stop calling him that entirely. This is somebody I'm positioning to get married to you. Huh? He's not your brother. So don't call him brother.
Yes, ma'am.
Can go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, hello. This is Dr. Daniel.
Hello, my one and only Dr. Daniel. How are you doing? How is life with you?
Well, your son called a short while ago. He said he's traveling to Abuja tomorrow.
He didn't tell me that. Haven't heard.
Maybe he's going to tell you tonight. He raised some issues and I want to hear from you before I say anything.
What issues did he raise?
Well, he said he's going to be in Abuja for 1 month for what he called compulsory training. He wanted to know what will be your fate.
Is he traveling with his girlfriend?
No, she's not going with him. But he actually wanted to know if there will be any problem if she stayed with you.
Okay. If he calls you again, tell him his mother will be okay with the girlfriend. But tell him to warn his girlfriend not to provoke the mother to the extent that she'll start missing her son. If she does, anything can happen.
Do you mind telling me your grounds against this girl?
Just do your job.
What shall I do? The only source of my joy is what she wants to take away from me. Gini kam geme, gini kam geme.
Good morning, boss.
Hey, good morning. How are you today?
I'm fine, boss. So you look good this morning.
Thank you.
Don't you like what you see?
What is wrong with you? Hey! What are you doing?
Sir, you are traveling to Abuja tomorrow, and I kept asking myself why my boss wouldn't take his confidential secretary.
Are you crazy? Huh? Are you crazy? When did you start this? Hey, go stand right there. Stand right there. And put your hands behind you. Do you know a company named Barrio and Chika?
Yeah, they're closed now.
You know why they're closed?
I was never close to them, so I can hardly tell why they're closed.
Alright, I will tell you why they're closed. A secretary like you forced that company to shut down.
How is that ever possible, sir? Secretaries are harmless, mainly when they are attracted to their immediate bosses. As I'm attracted to you, sir.
Shut up! Get back. Put your hands behind you right now. Barrio and Chagal were brothers. They were senior partners in the firm. Stand straight while I talk to you.
Yes, sir.
And then the devil punished them with a lady named Bianca, a secretary. Bianca was just like you, beautiful. She came and threw herself at both men with all the seductive flair she learned from Jezebel, her mother. And you know what happened? Both men started sleeping with her. It became so open that it took her to almost all their trainings and meetings, like the one I'm about to attend. Bianca became so attached to both men that they lost the firepower to curtail her excesses. The result is that the firm closed down and Bianca relocated to Canada. What makes you think that I am the kind of man who would repeat the fallacy of Barrio and Chagal?
Pains me so much that I don't trust it, sir. Do you think I can destroy your business?
Stop right where you are.
You look angry, sir. Is there anything the matter?
For how long have you been planning this madness?
Madness? Your secretary is in love with you and you call this madness?
I talk to you, you bloody... Shut up! you to nurture this kind of immoral thoughts in your head means only one thing. You are fired. When I get back from Abuja, you come to my office and get your entitlement. Get out.
Sir.
I said get out of my office.
Guy, I'm still surprised how this guy was able to disarm you guys last night with ordinary jackknife. I mean, it's something that beats my imagination.
You know, it took that event to actually show me that we are nothing. I thank God I have my life back to myself. You know, Chacha had already put a trigger against him before we realized that he had already emptied our guns while we drank in the oasis. And if you should ask me how we did it, I'll tell you I don't know.
So are you telling me to go for the guy? You know, if I do, I'll end up killing him.
You know, he told me to run, and as a matter of fact, I ran. He bent over to Chacha and told him to respect the sanctity of human life. If you ask me, I will tell you to do the same. Hello.
Do you know who killed Olololo?
Who told you about Olololo?
Even when men do not have eyes in their backs, they have mastered monitoring what happened behind them. Now listen, why are you not watching your back?
Sorry, can you tell me why you called me?
Do you know any man called Kimberly?
Yes, Kimberly. What about Kimberly? I understand you're his girlfriend. So why are you asking me about him?
I want you to apologize to me for every single thing you have done to me. Forever toiling with my emotions. Else, I will come for you.
You're talking to me? Do you know who you're talking to?
Sace, who are you? Who are you? Who you be? I want to know who you are. You're stupid. The woman you said is your so-called rubbish wife is not your wife. You don't have any wife and you don't have a life. Now listen to me. By the time I deal with you, hey, you will consider fleeing from this town for me. I'm telling you the truth.
Woman, I understand your boyfriend has briefed you. And now you're talking tough. But I want you to understand something. Listen properly, woman. I want you to know it's not over until it's over.
Sir, faceless face, you have no face. Now let me tell you something. I was told you came to my neighborhood last night with raw acid. Hey, if you had tried that rubbish with me, pour acid on me, my dear, you would have gone through a serious elimination process that even man had never considered going through.
I can understand that you've been playing with Kimberly, maybe since last night.
Whoever I play with is none of your business. Do I sense jealousy here? Listen to me, Sace. You have from now till the end of business on Monday to apologize to me. Send an SMS to my phone apologizing for everything you have done. And as for that, your dynamic frontage, I will let you know that even the small scout can handle it. I have said my own. If you like, listen. If you like, no listen. Now you know. It's yours.
This guy is gradually opening up on us. And I think we must have to figure out what to do to him.
Is it the same guy that disarmed you guys last night?
He has told her everything about Olololo. He has told her everything about my private life. And he has told her everything about dynamic frontage.
But who is this idiot that is opening our cover to cheap ladies?
And as a matter of fact, I'm leaving this town like right now.
Kimberly, I never knew you were disconnected. You know, you sounded like a drunk on the phone, so I decided to play wise.
You know what you just told me now is what I call the wisdom of very weak ladies.
That's not a nice compliment.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that's how you feel, but the truth is that a smart woman wouldn't judge a man by what she sees. A smart woman would judge a man by what comes out of the mouth of the man. You know, you never gave me a chance, even when I tried. Anyway, now you know that the people you respect, the people you fear, the people whose names you hear and you crumble, are the same people who wouldn't even be able to lace my shoes.
Kim, you're not sounding proud now, are you?
Well, I'm sorry if it looks like I'm sounding proud. Take it or leave it. This so-called dynamic, whatever.
Dynamic
frontage.
Oh my God.
They will never ever come for you again, knowing that I have something to do with you. You know why?
Why?
They know what I represent.
Now tell me, baby. What do you represent?
Well, I represent due process. Take from the rich and distribute to the poor. Even politicians fear us. They fear us so much they Christian us, they give us names. You know what they call us? They call us the mafia. You see, in civilized world, they call us the police. The unofficial police, that is.
Come here, baby. Oh my God. Now, sweet.
You know, as a woman, it's good that from time to time you're handled and handled and handled.
I hear you.
You know, I'm happy you enjoyed yourself.